Hello, hello, hello. Welcome on in, everyone. Hope everyone's having a nice, fun time. Hope everyone's ready for some more D&D and non-sensory. Hi there, Gamma Silicon here with another bit for Shelters of Sharn, episode 51.
Ooh.
Go ahead and get a quick hello and wonderful hello from our detectives here.
Quick and wonderful hello.
Thank
Our
you.
detectives here.
Hello.
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 But yeah, this is Shelters of Sharn, a noir-inspired action play taking place in the Eberron setting within the Tailors city of Sharn. Let's go ahead and get to know these wonderful detectives, the eyes of many, and the people behind them as well. Starting as usual with Becca.
Hello, I'm Becca. I use any pronouns, and today for you I will be playing Gale Lorak, who uses he, him pronouns, and today Gale will be playing probably a little bit of Galen Lore Morales, who uses he, him pronouns as well.
Thank you very much. Johnny.
Hi, I'm what he just said, but if you didn't hear it, it's Johnny. I will be playing Velveteen Despero today, and I'm very desperate for attention. I don't know.
Womp
That
womp.
was good.
Just on the next. On to the next. Keep moving. Keep
Thank
moving.
you very much.
Don't let it sit. Just keep moving.
Let's let it sit for a bit.
Brian.
Can we clip that actually so we can play it again?
I'm Brian. I am going
Velveteen
to
Despero.
be playing Twister Carbon.
I'm going to be playing a KS Endo.
He, him, or he, they pronouns. Woo!
Did you fucking forget your character for a second? Were you gonna say someone else?
I was gonna say someone else. Oh my god.
But I am playing Glint.
Yeah.
I'm an air genasi or something. I guess. I don't know.
Today,
Yeah,
he's
like,
playing
51
Garai.
episodes in.
Artificer.
Stone.
Move on.
Hello, I'm Stone. I use they them pronouns, and I will be playing a Endo who uses he they pronouns, who had a bad time last episode, and god damn it, I'm gonna give him a happy ending if I have to go and fight Nate myself.
I'll
And
fight
then
him for
threat
you.
Nate.
Bring it on.
I'll lose, but I'll do it.
You could win.
Yeah, and
No.
Yeah.
And I'm Gomer Kong. You can also call me Nate or Nathan, he, him pronouns, and I am the game master today and all other episodes of Shadows of Sharn.
For
Can we
now.
go-
Yes,
Okay. I think I'm being threatened right now. While I'm assessing that situation, can I get a bit of a recap of last time from someone?
So all that happened last time, strangely enough, is we went to a magic shop where there was a gachapon machine, and we got a bunch of magic items. Well, the three of us did. Achaeus went to go, I think, just talk to their mom or something. It did nothing important happen to Achaeus,
Yeah.
I don't think. Is that right, Stone?
Yeah,
Say 2.5.
what could happen? He went and talked to his mom. It was a lovely time. They had dinner. It's tea.
Yeah. Nothing
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
exactly what happened.
And what really happened?
That.
Achaeus, his as controlled by his patron Eidolones, went to the Fallen District where he met with his cult. After stealing the Scroll of True Resurrection from Achaeus' parents' house, where he had stored it, for safekeeping. Well, wow, did that go well? And then Eidolones is now out of his body through some kind of somewhat sacrificial blood ritual where he was reborn out of a pool of blood. And Achaeus was stabbed and just left with the knife in his chest to bleed out repeatedly because he can't die. Super, super nice. And then Eidolones was like, I'll be back for you later at some point in the future. Just, very...
And then,
Achaeus is just left there until Gail messaged him, was like, "Hey, we're at lunch. You want to meet up?" And Case is like, "I'm going through it."
Actually, I'm dying.
Yeah. Please help. So they went and helped Achaeus, and found him covered in blood on a throne in the Fallen District.
Yeah, we had all, aside from Achaeus, talked about like the nature of Eidolones and all the books that Gail has been reading, and like how we think we can solve that problem. Of course, right before then, someone yeeting
And
himself out of Achaeus's body.
we were like, do we want to like do this now? And it's like, no, it's fine. We still have some time.
We still have time. Well, the
We
problem
did
was
not.
solved. It just created more problems. Achaeus no longer has access to any of his warlock abilities or spells. So he's essentially powerless right now, and also traumatized. Because he
Wasn't already.
Oh, the most important thing is Twister and Velveteen went to Achaeus' parents' house, and was like, "Hey, Achaeus wants to change the date," and we almost got kicked out.
Yeah.
Actually, no, we did get kicked out.
No, you were asked to leave politely, very firmly. After you guys, well, you went because Achaeus had plans to have tea with his mother, so you went and were like, "Hey, Achaeus isn't feeling well. We've come to let you know so that you're not worried. But also, can you check the safe for Achaeus to see if Achaeus's thing that he left there is there?" And Oswin, the head of the staff, was like,
That's
"Okay, you guys are fucking sus as hell, but okay, if this letter from Achaeus wasn't here, then I would think something's wrong." And so
found out
we
the thing
confirmed-
isn't there.
we confirmed that Achaeus' mom's okay and wasn't at all harmed by Eidolones, and that the item that was in the safe is missing. Yes.
And that's what you missed on Glee.
Yeah.
It is, famously.
So where do we want to bring things here? Same day, just a little bit after noon. Oh, do we want to be back at the agency?
The afternoon.
I
Yeah.
assume we're back at the agency.
Okay.
Yeah, because when they went to Achaeus' place, Twister messaged Achaeus and was like, "Hey, it's gone." And Achaeus is like, "Okay, we'll talk more when you get back." So I'm assuming we're gonna be at the talk more when they get back section. That's my
Yeah.
assumption.
Yeah. Are we just
I
gonna
doubt we're
be
gonna-
in Achaeus's room?
I mean, I don't see a reason why not to.
I don't know. Is it
You want to move
the
it?
chairs for everyone?
I was
That's
like,
what
I
I'm
don't.
asking.
You can get some
Well,
beanie bags.
I
There's
don't
beanbag
want
chairs.
Achaeus- I don't want-
Beanbags!
I don't want Achaeus to move. I mean,
You can move him if you want. It's not gonna be fun for him, but you can.
no. You've already been through enough.
No,
In
he's
your life.
fine. It's not in his life.
Yeah, now I'm just imagining that Achaeus's fucking room just looks like a dorm, like a dorm room, with beanbag chairs all over the place and like a pink, like a
Oh my
blacklight poster.
gosh, a
He's-
bachelor pad.
He's got a bunk bed.
He's got a loft bed.
Oh my gosh.
No, Cher doesn't. His room doesn't have any chairs. It's very simple, just twin bed, nightstand.
In bed.
I'm assuming we don't have the best of furniture. I guess we could have like full. I don't know.
I assume we have
I'm
like, adequate furniture.
I'm assuming it's very bare minimum.
It's not
We
exactly.
bought-
Yeah, it's,
We had a whole arc where we bought furniture.
yeah.
That's
You're not
fair.
at the squalor
I'll say
that
fine.
it used to be at.
Fine, he'll have a full bed.
A California king.
It's
There-
so
that's the-
room. It's
that's the
so big that
entire
it hits
room.
them. It hits the walls.
We can't even open the door.
Well, the door opens out actually, and then you have to climb into the bed.
Oh shit.
We're just having a discussion. Everyone's like lounging on the bed like this.
So tell
shoes off, or you're a maniac.
Take your shoes off before you come in.
to a Gaius'
Even.
room. Yeah.
If you don't take your
fuck.
shoes off while in this room, then you're worse than Eidolon.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So
I
we're
gotta fucking...
I imagine y'all just go ahead and just do this in like the around the entryway, like where Case would be, kind of like just sat down.
Yeah.
Chaos is sitting. I'm sitting. I'm immediately next to a Chaos. Probably as Gale.
So they, yeah, I guess you get, or so we're just downstairs now.
No, in your room, I thought.
Oh, sorry,
Oh.
sorry, I got things mixed up. Yeah, in your room.
Oh, okay.
And we show up.
Yeah, you guys show up. So how did it go?
Went, as good as it could.
Wait, hold on. Can we rewind the clock back like 2 seconds, maybe 2
Sure.
minutes?
Sure.
Okay, as we're at the door, about to enter the office. So we're gonna say it went well, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Totally.
No, seriously. Listen. We don't really
Want
need
me to say that we almost got kicked out?
No, I don't. Okay.
Okay.
Can we just say it went well, please?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, good.
2 minutes later, it went shit. I'm kidding.
So we can go back to your parents' house ever again.
It went well.
Okay.
That's great.
I told you pretty much everything that we found out through the sending spell. Your mom's all right. No, nothing happened really at the estate. The butler did look at the safe, and whatever item was in there is not in there anymore.
Yeah. Right. Right. What was in there was the scroll that Mordekash had given to me.
The scroll of true resurrection?
Yes. I put it there for safekeeping in case of emergencies and to try to keep it away from everyone, including myself.
Well,
So,
now it's further away, I guess.
Or
mean-
used up.
The question
you
is,
stop.
what would he use it on, right? From my understanding of everything, it seems like Eidolones has everything that they care about at the moment.
Himself.
A body, an implied daughter, a cult. And they're not gonna resurrect themselves. That defeats the whole purpose of being a lich.
Yeah.
And I don't think you could bring back a god, so
With the scroll of true resurrection, probably not.
What's the furthest back true resurrection can go?
No,
200 years.
250.
Isn't it 200 years?
I thought it was 250.
Double checking. I thought it was several hundred
It's
years.
200. It's dead no longer than 200 years, is what True Resurrection
Okay,
says.
yeah, yeah.
And that died for any reason except old age.
I mean, could always be a plan B if things go sideways.
Well,
Or it just could be a fucked up plan to make things difficult for us.
yeah. I mean, in all honesty, he could just use it on whatever, just so that we don't have access to it.
I mean, at that point, you can just destroy it.
I think magical things are hard to destroy, from my understanding of them. I would assume a spell scroll would be also difficult to destroy.
And
It's true, but I mean, he is a magical
Yeah.
being, so I'm pretty sure he would know how to.
It is true. I
The
mean,
question-
what's the spell scroll going to do if it gets like thrown in the lava of the cogs or whatever, right? It's not going
Yeah.
to climb out.
no. But the question is, like, why would you destroy a scroll of true resurrection? I mean, it's extremely powerful. You don't
It-
need any material component for it.
It would depend how much Eidolones knows about all of the contingencies and everything built into this soul cage nonsense. And that would just be to fuck with the case, of course.
Yeah.
And still don't feel anything as far as like your powers,
No, I don't. Nothing has changed.
and no voice in your head.
No, it's quiet.
One positive, one negative.
Yeah.
I mean, it means we can formulate a plan.
And we can actually tell Achaeus everything.
Yeah, and won't have to worry about. Well, I guess it happened, but to worry about you becoming him and killing us.
Acase's eye is back to normal, right?
Yeah.
Thought I should ask that one. What if it was a whole bit and like this is still Eidolones?
I'd be fucking
That'd be
wild. The fucking long play.
Yeah. It's like, actually, no, it's still blood red. It's like, doo-doo-doo.
He's actually using fucking disguise self.
Oh. Yeah.
But now the big question is, what next? I mean,
We don't even know where to start with Eidolones.
and
Unless
This
any of
isn't
you have
our-
any information that I don't have.
Well, I mean, we have a lot of information that.
I was
You
about
don't
to
have.
say, do you have a notepad and a quill available?
I pull out the 2 books.
yeah, reading.
Hey,
Okay.
hey, this is session 1 of like 12.
And we still have to prepare for the gala.
Do
We
you
have
want to
the
see?
masquerade in
Masquerade.
Do
3
you want to see my
days.
pinboard as well?
And we also have to deal with Mordekash eventually, and Hallis.
Jesus, prepare the pinboard.
Squeakers? Operative
Squeakers?
squeakers?
Wait, no, I have someone else for that.
Oh.
What?
my
Jesus
apologies.
keeps track of the pinboard
Why are there so many rats in our house?
because there's still holes everywhere.
That's not Cheezers you're talking about. That's the freaking baby griffin.
There's too many animals. Regardless, okay, what we know, essentially, I told you some of it, I believe, but this book here was your spouse's book, that was hidden, and was actually this book, about witches and Eidolones and stuff like that. So there's that one, first of all. And then this other one that we found in the library, written by the same person, kind of goes into detail about like hunting for Eidolones. And they did a real good job summing up everything they wrote in this like last 4 paragraphs. So that's really all you need to know. I could have just flipped to the end and read like the last page instead of reading the whole thing. But basically that would cover on how to potentially end the soul cage-ness, so then we could just kill her, presuming that she doesn't have any other soul cages out in the world.
Right.
Right. I mean, I think until we can get the soul cage thing sorted out, I think the only thing we can do is deal with the cult. And Maria.
And not Eidolones.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll look over all of that this afternoon and evening, and
You don't have to today.
I mean, we do have time. We don't know how, honestly, at this point, how much time, but you have time.
Whenever you want to.
Yeah.
He said he's going to come back for me at some point, and I don't know how much time I have.
Well, but I don't imagine that's going to be like 6 to 8 hours. We might be formulating something.
Nice.
We don't know.
I mean, besides, it's not like we're going to be leaving you alone anytime soon anyway, so...
Right, I'm a liability now, although...
That's not what I meant at all, but sure, use that word.
Is it incorrect?
I mean,
You're our friend, and we want to make sure, you're okay, and we want to protect you not because you're a liability, because we don't want to see anything bad happen to you.
Yeah.
But if you want to use that such a downer word, go ahead.
Yeah.
And if you want to be left alone, we can leave you alone. But I don't think any of us necessarily would like to, because you're our friend.
Yeah, I know. I think I need just a moment to process.
Understandable.
yeah.
So I don't know. We need to figure out the masquerades in what 2 days, 3 days.
3 days, yeah.
Then we need to focus on getting ready for that and the etiquette lessons and everything. I do what I am able to do to help with that.
We can save the dance lessons until you're feeling better.
Yeah. 1 or 2 days we'll deal with that.
Oh, we still have to get our outfits.
Right, we still need to find tailors for the outfits, and
It's really unfortunate that we can't just get the... Yeah, we'll find tailors.
I can try to find someone that someone in the upper wards maybe that I knew before I left. I don't know if they're still around, but I can try to find them, get in contact with them.
If all else fails, I could reach out to some of Carmelina's friends. She had a few friends that were tailors.
Yeah, that.
They had their little gossip sesh.
Yeah, she was in some sort of
Tailors Union.
group. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, they met up every Sunday for tea and to gossip.
No.
I don't know what necessarily we can do today for the rest of it, but
Honestly, I think we've done all we can. I think Achaeus needs bed rest. And I don't feel comfortable leaving, knowing that Achaeus is not feeling well and that Eidolones is out there and
I mean, Eidolones is going to be out there, and
he is, but
until whatever.
until we
he's-
deal with it.
Yeah.
Whatever he's doing. And then she'll come back for me. It's a race. Mordecai or Eidolones first. Let's see who makes it.
Hey, what if they come back at the same time and then just fight each other? Because they do hate each other. You know, it'd be nice if we had a contact within the Rakshasas to be like, hey, this fucker's back. You want to go deal with that for your boss? I'm sure that would make Mordecai happy.
They
Can we just
were
push
at
off our
odds.
problem onto Mordecai and that cult?
I would say I could message Mordecai, but I don't think sending works on Mordecai.
But
be funny though.
there is the problem of I believe I'm still the soul cage.
Theoretically, from my understanding of how liches work, if their mortal bodies destroyed, they would just go back into their soul cage, which, yes, unfortunately would be back into you, but theoretically would be weak again. So not out there causing... It's not a great solution. I'm not saying that it is and that I want that to happen.
But it'd be more ideal than where we're at right now.
Ideal's not a great word for it, but...
It's a marginally better situation.
By the thinnest of margins.
But then we would know where they are. And they're not out there doing blood mage stuff.
Yeah.
Do we even know what Eidolones' end goal is?
I mean, so Eidolones was... I read so many books about this fucker. What was her goal? Did she ever have one? Did Eldar Harris ever be like, I think this is what's happening. This is what's up.
What Eldar was able to pick up and register following along is that it's meant to be like its own take on like the try not to mix up different D&D religious orders. The cult of the Emerald Claw, where like there's a lot of talk about life beyond death, being able to live beyond death, and which like for the Karnathi people for a while meant like being able to raise a dead back up so that they could be of service even beyond the dead. But it seemed like Eidolones was looking for a way to be a leader above death who could transcend, wanted to make himself almost like a godlike figure like the creator of the Emerald Claw.
So he's trying to become Vecna of this universe, kind of.
Yeah, pretty much.
Cool. Trying to become a lich god. Got it. Love that. And there's still big question mark of why Eidolones all got wrapped up in the Rakshasa shit as well. Which I don't know how we're going to get that answer, but...
Weren't they somehow working together and then Mordecai double-crossed them?
That lore is not in...
Nate, if I remember correctly.
That lore's not in my books.
Yeah, that was mentioned a few cases ago back with the Race of the Eight Winds case. That around the end of that, that Eidolones was trying to get something from the Rakshasas that was not named, and was planning on double-crossing the Rakshasas, but Mordecai was already planning to double-cross Eidolones from the whole time, and got to it first, and helped an unnamed person take down Eidolones.
Helped an unnamed person take down.
Eldar Harris?
You don't know. They were working together and then Mordecai double-crossed Eidolones.
And
I mean, they're both...
seemingly put Eidolones in the book.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Eldar Harris had some kind of informant within everything, but I think the instances when it refers to the informant, it uses she/her pronouns, which I don't remember. I don't remember. Me, Becca Morgan, doesn't remember Mordekaiser's pronouns. But I don't think she/her was included in Mordekaiser's pronouns. But they are a shapeshifter, so it could be. So, I mean, that information could have... There's a lot we don't know.
No, there is a lot we...
And I wish we had a higher level cleric so we could cast Commune to get a yes or no
All
answer to our
right.
questions. Yeah, can you go out and farm some XP or something?
You know, I wish I could. I really do. I can cast divination and get a vague answer.
About something that's going to happen in the future, not something that happened in the past.
Yeah, you know,
Waste your channel divinity, your divine intervention on this.
I can't. I don't have that.
Oh,
level
wow.
We're-
Look at you.
You could level us up right now. Achaeus died for this.
yet. Yeah,
Chaos
that's fine.
died. Chaos died several times.
Listen, this is unfortunately not a milestone moment yet.
Wow,
What,
it's a
died
milestone?
immediately
got a
Eidolones being
milestone.
released?
Okay,
Uh,
explain to me, try to sell me on this. How does Achaeus dying level everyone else up?
Chaos gets a level.
it levels up the threat of Sharn, obviously.
Oh my god.
Every time it gets more dangerous in Sharn, we go up a level.
This
We
is
get
like,
more dangerous.
This is like the Hollow Bastion moment, where instead of
Sure.
Sora sacrificing himself, it's Achaeus.
I don't remember killing myself.
But yeah, I don't know if there's anything else we can do today on the matter.
No. No. I think I'll look over I'll look over the books within the next day or so,
Whenever.
and we just need to focus on getting ready for the masquerade and the gala. I still need to secure a ticket if I
Oh,
remember.
no, I have a +1 with my ticket. If I get my ticket. My parents implied that I could get a ticket.
Right.
If you want to try to get your own ticket, you certainly could.
I mean,
But I have a theoretical +1.
if I'm not able to secure anything, then yeah, we can. I'll be your +1 then.
Cool.
But yeah, I think for now we should just focus on what we can do and what information we have, and see where it goes and what happens.
All right.
Is there anything else we need to discuss?
Not today. I think we're all discussed out.
Okay.
Do you need anything?
At the moment, I don't know. I don't think so.
Have you eaten?
You gave me food.
Right. I forgot that I did that, like, not that long ago.
Yeah.
Okay. It felt like it was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, it sure feels like that.
But, yeah.
You're all
Alright.
just gonna stay in my room.
No, I'm gonna clear out.
Okay.
If you need me for anything, you know where I'm at.
All right. Thank you. Thank you both for going up to my parents' place and checking in on my mom.
Yeah,
Hmm.
it's no problem.
I'll have to go up there sometime in the next few days and sort that out.
All right.
So everyone just leaves my room, or what's happening
Yeah, no, sleep over. No, kidding.
here? God, no.
I'm gonna leave.
I'm assuming these rooms aren't big.
No, they're probably
They are
not.
almost definitely not.
Yeah.
Gail's not gonna leave until unless a case makes it seem like they're waiting on Gail to leave.
Can I have just like
Yeah.
some alone time?
Yep, I leave immediately.
I'm assuming Velveteen.
I've been gone. Yeah. No.
Okay. And that's where that ends.
Anything
Leaving
anyone?
a case's room, I leave the house.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm actually gonna go to the library. I'm gonna see if I can find an etiquette book for dummies.
You're gonna
Yeah.
fucking need it after that
I'm
nat
gonna-
one on etiquette lesson.
I'm gonna tell Velveteen this.
Yeah. No, it's
Do you-
fine.
do you wanna come with?
Fuck on it.
No.
Do you want to stay and make sure Case is all right, or
Well, what's Gail up to?
I left.
No, I no. Like, did you just like leave? Like, you're gone. Okay.
without?
I'm
without
leaving the
saying-
house. I didn't say where I was going. I kind of did without a word.
Did we? I'm just saying. I'm guessing we did see you leave.
I didn't try to hide the fact that I was.
No,
walking
I
out the
know.
door. Yeah.
I'm just making sure. Before you head to the library, can you catch up with him?
I'm assuming Gail just needs some alone time.
No,
and-
I know, but just to make sure they're okay, just for a brief moment, then head to the library.
Okay, yeah, I can do that. Yeah.
I'll just I'll be here.
Okay. As soon as I leave, I'm gonna cast Sending to Gale.
I'm less than 500 feet
Oh,
away.
you are?
Well,
Oh,
I mean, our earrings go to everyone, so that's up to you.
since our earrings go to everyone, I'm gonna cast Sending
Okay.
to Gale. Hey, did you need some alone time, or do you wanna? Are you okay? You left the house suddenly, so I just want to make sure you're all right.
I'm alright. I just have an errand I have to go run real quick.
Then I will leave Gale to that, and I will head to the library.
So, Achaeus and Velveteen are staying back at the agency then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
What's Gale up to?
I'm going to a music store. An instrument store.
Okay. Anything or anyone you're looking for right now?
I'm looking for some instruments. Firstly, just kind of looking at guitars. Just kind of browsing them all. And then I'm gonna try to find a nice violin.
You can make your way to Middle Dura. Like, the bazaar through, like, Middle and Upper Dura has a large selection of shops. You can find anything that you need there.
Yeah.
And sure enough, like, well, through the bazaar, you can find a music store pretty easily. Walk around, look at the various stringed instruments. A mixture of cheap, easy to make work for the starter, for the people who are just getting into the hobby, as well as some pieces of fine polished wood with beautiful ornate beautiful, well-kept strings. You go ahead and like hold one, look at it, and it's has a very nice harmonic sound, perfectly in tune.
Mm-hmm. What price range are we looking at for the violins?
This one you're holding right now has a bit of the redness to the wood, well polished. And a single grain seems to stick out. Great quality, great sound. Master craftsmanship here. This will cost. You look at the price tag. This one would be 100 gold.
Okay. Done.
Are you buying it?
Yeah, I'll buy
So-
it, and I'll buy like a kind of middle of the road guitar.
Okay, that one will go ahead and that's going to be a lot cheaper. That one will run you, let's say, 10 silver, or 10 sovereigns.
Gotcha. Cool. Easy. That's it, and I go home.
Twister, your time in the library.
I'm looking for something that's like etiquette, but for dummies.
This is a new field to you, so I will have you roll on this.
Okay.
Let's go to an
Sure.
investigation.
Oh, could it be anything else?
You're looking for something.
Gosh, darn it. Okay, I'm gonna guide myself.
Just continue muttering, guidance, 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 as you keep looking through the shelves.
Yes.
Gonna need that with that 10.
Oh, 11.
Okay. Oh, I mean, it's not really a... This isn't a difficult DC. You're looking for a beginner book, a tutorial book. So an 11 helps. It's not the easiest search. You kind of like don't know the right category necessarily to be here for this library. And after a bit, you kind of like go, oh, the how-to books. Here we go. Look around. How to be etiquette. And
How to be etiquette.
yeah.
Cool, thank you.
And written by one Richard D. Ummy.
Gosh. Okay. I will check out the book
Okay.
and head back.
Any other plans for the day? Alright. As two of
I do
you...
a dance lesson with Galen,
Yeah.
but by myself, miming, as Galen tells me.
Oh yeah, a mirror in one corner where you see just Galen as himself standing, judging. No, you want to move your foot there at this beat here.
I know how to dance.
Twister's in the kitchen, looking at the book and also looking at various forks and spoons.
Alright, wait.
Okay, so this is
left-
a fork.
Is left side salad or is right side salad?
That's a spork, Twister.
No! I'm gonna fucking roll a flat intelligence.
Oh, Bessie.
I'm assuming with the book, I'll roll it with advantage.
Please roll 2 nat ones.
I'll give you a
Please
ban.
roll do that one.
Or plus.
You're just starting a book. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you can get advantage. Try to learn etiquette here. God! It's better than that one. You got a 6.
It is better than a nat one. We're
You've at
making
least
progress.
relearned what a spoon is.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
You know the difference between a butter knife and a steak knife.
Oh my god, no. Why are you rolling like me?
Twister famously isn't intelligent.
I mean, he
He's
is
wise, but he's not intelligent.
yeah.
Oh boy, yeah, you're having your own time.
I'm fucking dead.
Rose not one. Eat a spoon. Eat soup with a fork.
Not the Nat 6.
Yeah.
Oh.
With no
Oh, boy.
modifier.
But yeah. You all continue on with your business through the evening. Before... Sorry, I had a bit of puberty right there. My voice cracked.
How dare you?
Or
Before we get to the end of this rest, Achaeus,
Let him rest.
let
Nate,
him rest.
in
The
your sleep,
fuck?
Won't be to his two kids.
you...
What's up?
I'm gonna imagine you have to go to sleep at some time.
He probably passes out at some point.
But yeah, as you are asleep, you begin to have a dream. Lying on your bed, as you just start hearing the sounds of wood burning, the crackle around you. You can almost feel the illusory heat against your skin. And as you lay here, you think you hear someone, but the voice, it's not clear. And then it all fades away as the morning arises.
Oh my gosh, I got all my spells back.
Oh my god, same. Imagine having spells.
Wendy goes back.
Imagine
I
Ninja
also
got a
have
little
to-
taper fade.
Imagine if a case got a Loki.
He would be able to see finally.
Okay, I gotta roll a freaking D100.
Do I have
Yeah.
to roll 2D100s?
Yeah, you have to roll your 2D100s.
Oh,
Wait, 2D100, why?
Because
this
I
is
get
for-
because I
yeah,
get an
yeah.
encounter and then I get a memory.
Oh,
Ah, good rolls.
wow, that's really good
Hey!
progress.
Yes, progress.
Actually,
you
I'm
love
gonna
to
pull up
see
the
it.
encounter table really quick because
Yeah.
I think I got the Elden Ring
26.
boss.
At 92 and 78, that's good. Oh, sorry,
26.
try to
For the
remember.
beard.
Oh, on the beard? Okay, I don't think that... Yeah, I think I'll go with the
It
51 to 100 to get
51
beard.
to 100, okay. So no, not yet.
Yeah, no. Twister goes and checks the mirror. Dang it, not even Peach
Clean.
Fuzz.
Clean. It's like, what the fuck? I've been scammed.
You get excited because it looks like there is a hair sticking out, but then you realize that's just like from the... That's some fur from the griffin that got on your face when you brush it away.
No!
Get wrecked.
What the fuck?
Can't grow a beard.
Hmm.
I
What's
can't
that
wait for
like?
that to happen in the case. It's just like, what the fuck is this? He doesn't know about it. He just walks out to Sarah's beard. He's like, what the fuck?
What the
Why
fuck is
was I
this?
asleep? Was I in a coma? What happened?
Yeah, just we'll head downstairs.
I'm where I'm usually am. Coffee's made.
Coffee do be tasting good.
Is there anything interesting in the news of the day? No.
Oh, a roll?
Yeah, I'll see if like there's actually anything that seems worthwhile or not. Okay, now with that number.
Okay. It's just the normal.
It's just pretty much citizens of Sharn are getting prepared for Falcon's Fall and... Oh wait, what? Let me double check the calendar.
2 days.
Yeah, 2 days. Yeah, getting ready for
2
Falcon's
days.
Fall in 2 days.
God, still a little time.
Probably should start looking for a suit today.
Probably would be a good idea. I mean,
And
you know, because tailors still have to tailor it to you.
yeah.
Yeah, I think it's big suit day for all of us, unless anyone's going in a dress, which they could do. You get masks too, because it's a masquerade. Did we have like a meeting set up with the dude? A, does the dude that we're supposed to be protecting know that we're supposed to be protecting him? And B, do we get to meet him at any point before we're there?
I
But
don't
what if-
think we were.
Yeah, it doesn't come up during the actual like session, but it would be a thing of like implied that you are being told about and probably going to be introduced day of, or like if you want to show up later, show up earlier to get a better layout of everything, you can go ahead and meet with Ilsa, who will bring you over so you can check out the place and actually meet ahead of time.
Amazing. We probably want to do that.
Yeah. We'll probably do that today or tomorrow.
I mean, I assume ahead of time, like the day of. We just show up early to the party,
Oh, yeah, that also works.
which is a faux pas. But like, we're there for a job. We're not there to
Yeah,
have fun.
we're there to work, not.
Yeah. For the gala, we're gonna show up late.
Famously late?
I mean, we have to show up a bit on time because we're still supposed to be protecting this guy. But like, we can't be seen showing up on time. That's gonna be what gets this guy murdered, is that we don't show up on time because we want to make a correct appearance.
Wait.
We'll show up with him. No, because we're not supposed to be.
So
figure
in
it out.
etiquette, I pull out the book of etiquette for dummies.
In etiquette, yes.
You're supposed to show up early or late?
Late.
Late?
Because if you're arriving like exactly on time, you like, you know, your host might not be fully prepared.
One second.
It's more polite and proper. Oh, Twister.
I'm trying to find something
Fucking
appropriate.
What? What
Okay.
is he doing?
What could you have possibly gotten?
I'm just hearing footsteps.
I like Nate's trying to like figure it out. It's like, what's Brian
Okay.
doing?
Okay.
Okay.
I'm looking through the book of dummies for dummies.
Oh, he's getting a book.
Wow.
What is that?
That's Tales of the Radiant Citadel.
Yeah, Journey to
Yeah.
the Citadel.
It's the limited edition cover. I recognized it on site.
So
Incredible.
you're supposed to show up
Because it
late.
shows it shows that you're not like over eager to be there, and it's kind of like it's more like just socially looks better.
Okay.
I think. Galen,
You
thoughts?
think?
Oh, yes, for one of these affairs, you want to go ahead and, unless it's specified to
fuck.
arrive on time, then it's okay to arrive later, in which case you show proper etiquette, because you're making sure that the host is prepared, while also... Honestly, I don't know beyond that why people do that. I think it's just a thing of, like, take your own time on matters.
Okay.
Yeah. So we should probably do that today. I don't know if we all want to go to the same tailor to have like a good kind of cohesive. We probably shouldn't be too cohesive because it's like a masquerade party of sorts. So I don't know.
I already have my idea. I mean,
Great, I have my idea as well, so I'm not changing it to match any of you.
well, okay.
No, apologies. I'm just making it abundantly clear.
One person's going to be Red Ranger, another's Blue, another is going to be Pink Ranger, and the last one's going to be Green Ranger. Because there always has to be a Tommy with this.
I've never seen.
I've never seen Power Rangers.
I don't know who they are.
I watched one movie. Because someone else paid for the
Proud
movie.
of you.
ticket. Someone else invited me to the movie and paid for
All right, well,
the
that's the end of Shadows of Sharn.
Getting kicked out.
Being kicked out of the masquerade because we don't know about
Never seen
Power
the
Rangers.
fucking Power Rangers.
So I presume it theoretically the day will just be about etiquette and getting our preparations kind of set for the party. So that's my guess on the matter.
Got it.
Unless something else comes up.
Where are Velveteen and Zacchaeus?
Sleeping, probably. If they're down here.
Hmm.
Not everyone wakes up exactly when we do.
Sorry, I'm used to it.
Eventually Zacchaeus will come downstairs, looking like hell, in all honesty. He looks like he didn't sleep a lot, and he looks just exhausted and not entirely there, but he's there. He'll come down.
Morning, Case. There's coffee.
Morning. He'll grab his coffee mug.
We're just talking about how we're probably gonna go find Tailors and all that today.
Right, yeah. Yeah, we need to do that today.
Yeah.
Give the Tailors time to
Yeah,
get the measurements and everything.
it'd be a good bonding experience. All of us going to a tailor and all that. Ow! If we go to the same one.
Yeah.
You see, Twister has a book titled Etiquette for Dummies.
I see you were trying to do your own research.
Oh, what was the name?
Etiquette for Dummies.
Dick D. Dummy? Was that his name?
Richard D. Ummy.
Yeah.
No
Dick
fucking
Dummy.
way. I missed that somehow.
I caught that one immediately. I was like, no.
Oh my god.
Ooh la la. What's up?
Reading our book title?
Oh. I look at it. Oh.
But yeah, I don't know if we all want to go together to the same tailor, or if that'll be overwhelming, or if there's like a shop that has multiple different people that we could go do the minutia and like figuring out if it doesn't seem like, if I'm gonna be honest, interesting content.
Yeah, no. It's
I think
probably
we
not
just
going
have to go
be
to a place and
content.
I think let's spend the whole rest of the session trying to figure out where to go for a
What's-
tailor. I don't think
What?
anyone will stop us.
What's that? A session?
Should I go with like a silk or a velvet? Or what's the kind of Nate, what season is it? Do I want like maybe a linen suit? Like is it like cool and like breezy?
Isn't it summer?
Oh,
I
hold
thought it
on.
was fall.
I'm
We're
pretty
like-
sure it's fall.
We're a month
Oh,
past the
you're in summer. Yeah,
solstice.
you're in summer. Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember I looked
Oh.
at it, I was like, oh, it's a summer solstice. It was last month.
Yeah, I have the calendar up and I was checking.
Oh my gosh. Summer.
So maybe yeah, linen. It'll breathe. Nice. No?
Gotta get some nice light colors as well to go with the season.
Yeah.
Maybe some
Oh,
patterns.
God.
Gotta wear red.
What are the magazines saying? What's in?
Oh, okay.
Chartreuse is in.
Never. Chartreuse is a red, isn't it?
Yeah.
It feels like it's supposed to be a green. Chartreuse makes me think of green, even though it's not.
Makes me think of orange.
No,
Colors aren't real.
No, they aren't.
so true.
I've never heard of chartreuse before.
No, chartreuse is a green.
Is it?
Oh.
Fuck.
It's
Then
a
I-
red. It makes you
then-
think it's a red.
I don't
It's
know
like
that
a yellowish green.
Even worse, then Galen would never wear it.
No.
Perfect then. I'm the dummy. I have a master's in art.
How dare you not know the name of every color out there?
You think you're
There
an
are-
artist? Name every color.
There are literal polls that are like, should be red.
Maybe that's why I thought it was red, because it should be. But then I remembered that it's not. So who knows? Anyway, this is irrelevant.
This is irrelevant. We're going to Taylor today.
Okay.
We are going
I'm
to
Go get
assuming
Velveteen?
We wait for Velveteen.
Yeah, he stumbles downstairs a little bit, just kind of sits on the couch, just kind of just vibing, hanging out, just kind of, there.
Morning, Velveteen.
Uh,
Yeah.
uh, was-
You right?
Well,
yeah, it's just, long night and whatnot, Just
You have another match?
Yeah, it was just, it was one of those races to be the best in the ring, and it was just didn't come out on top.
Oh, I thought you were the big championship winner.
Sometimes you just, they use, illegal tactics. Sometimes you hit them with a bottle, sometimes the bottle hits you.
oh, that's why you have a little bit of swelling right there.
He's also wearing sunglasses.
Sunglasses indoors. Got it.
So,
Looking for
So-
Taylor today.
oh, good. I already have my measurements ready, so
I mean, they're gonna measure you anyway. You can't. Don't just tell. Because they
well,
could.
I'm,
The last time you got something tailored, that's the thing about tailors is that they're gonna.
can I not just use the measurements I already have written down
Well-
about myself?
Who knows?
mean,
you
I
might have gotten more
guess.
stuff.
Well, I haven't grown, and unless this comes back, it's a bit shorter on the one side.
Why didn't you get it sized the same size as the other arm?
Because if it has a sleeve on it, it gets stuck around the joints in the area up here. And it tends to tear anyway.
Oh.
Could you like sand it down? If it's
Yeah, it's
catching
easy.
on the metal, then like theoretically you'd want to like sand it down so it doesn't catch anymore.
I mean, I tend to not really wear sleeves anyway. It's just mostly wrapped up. So,
But you're gonna wear sleeves to this event.
I mean, yeah, but if they tear after the event or during the event,
Well, I can't tear it on the event.
well, I'm
That'd be a
not saying-
nightmare.
I mean, there's a good chance I'm not going to be using this arm to begin with.
Using a different arm or not having it.
I don't know yet. We'll see.
Well, we're gonna go to a tailor shop.
Okay.
But
I can't believe I'm going to be caught, seen entering a tailor shop by the tailors.
You feel a shudder from
there-
Galen.
I shudder anyway, as Galen.
Is there nothing? I mean, I know you have the suit for the gala from Carmelina, but there's nothing. Is there nothing that you have left over from Carmelina that you could wear?
Leftover.
you don't wear a
Don't-
suit twice.
Right. Sorry. Yeah.
If there's one thing I learned,
Look,
about
I haven't.
Taylor Morales.
I haven't dealt with high society bullshit in a long time. I'm
No, it's
forgot
perfectly
how
alright and understandable.
impractical they are.
I mean, we're all very lucky that my suit collection here is much smaller than my suit collection back at the estate. Because otherwise, we'd have to dedicate a whole room to it.
Oh,
Also, side note, no one look in Tresh's room.
Okay.
I moved some more suits in there.
oh. I go to Tresh's room. I'm kidding.
No!
All right. Well,
So, do we need to prepare anything before we head out?
I don't think so. I mean, just bring ourselves and money.
Okay.
Yes, this is probably going to be a bit pricey. I'm going to.
I also need to buy a diamond while I'm out
Oh. Mhm.
because I used our last one.
I'm gonna go back to my room before we all leave, and I'm going to attempt to kind of stuff the cavities of my body that
Could you-
should be normal
Could you use alter self to?
to make me sized normally for Galen.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, my suit will look improperly tailored if I have to drop concentration. I don't want to cast spells the whole time. Yeah, I'll hold my alter self, I guess, to look like a normal,
Ugh.
not
You could
gaunt,
at
decayed.
least, yeah, you could at least make it so you don't look like you're decaying.
How do I look?
I mean, you know, the crack on your forehead looks
Worse,
great.
doesn't it? It is bigger. Nate, how do I look? How's my corpse look?
Nothing, you know,
The
to make up all fix.
Thank you.
yeah, there's a little bit more wear and tear going on. It's not like a drastic amount. It's just minutia that you're able to catch because you check on this routinely.
Hey, it's
Yeah.
a good thing it's a masquerade.
True, yes, I don't really have to worry about the face part of it. And the outfit should be able to hide a lot of the everything else going on.
Mhm.
Anyway, let's go.
Yeah, let's.
Yeah, let's get moving. Ugh. It's so fucking bright outside.
Alright, as you...
I'm gonna
Oh.
just for Velveteen
I think he's
Because-
hungover.
because of like maybe any hangover or anything like that. I am going to
I think
cast.
he's got a
Lesser-
black eye.
Well, I'm just in case. I'm gonna cast Lesser Restoration. It'll remove a disease or condition affecting you that's either blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned. So if you're hungover, you'll probably feel better.
Just one time. I just want to do one thing one time. Let me have a hangover.
I want you to feel good.
I wanted to do things, Brian.
I mean, if he wants to have a hangover, let him have a hangover.
Okay, I'll let you have the hangover then.
Okay. Let's see now. There are plenty of tailors you all would know to be able to go to through, well, the Hello Morales connections. Whereas Galen and Achaeus both would also know that probably a good place to check later down the line for the gala would be what's considered the finest tailoring experience within Sharn. That
Carmelina Lore Morales. Before you fucking say false bullshit that you're about to let out of your goddamn mouth.
Alright, the second finest.
yeah,
The
second
finest.
Don't you
Well,
dare
Carmelina-
fine,
insult
second
my
finest,
wife.
second finest.
Fuck.
Which is in Upper Memphis and run by one of the city councilors as well, is the Devandi
you-
Fine Tailor.
Fuck the
We'll
government.
keep that in mind for the gala.
Yeah, that tailor is that tailor shop's also known for exquisite glamour weave, which allows for all kinds of like enchanted looks for outfits, especially like any kind of like illusory attachments or anything else that adds extra flair to things.
Oh shit.
But you're all
For a
just
good second choice if we have to make a choice for the gala.
Okay.
You look like you're in distress.
I'm not in distress. I'm just saying that if we have to choose a different tailor, that's the option.
Well, you already have your suit.
We do. So I don't have to
You don't have to do it.
I would have to go get a full like body cleanse upon stepping foot inside.
Kinda
Anyway.
easy,
Okay,
I'll
but-
be
Why can't we
honest.
just go to a regular tailor like this one right here that we're in front
Oh,
of?
Jesus Christ.
Because we have to go somewhere fancy.
But
It's a
Why-
fancy party. You have to go to a fancy shop.
I don't. Okay.
Or
I
if
don't-
you know that they are up and coming enough
Just
and like a
accept it.
new upcoming stylist and you want to like promote their work at the gala, that's a whole like different kind of affair. And it's a whole social game.
Yeah.
And at least for this one, we're not here to play the social game. But for the gala, we kind of have to.
Well, basically trying to
Okay.
peacock, if anything.
Okay.
And I wouldn't be. You know what everyone would say? A paper, a gossip rag, would catch me going into one of these shops and I'd be destroyed.
Well, I mean, given the circumstances, it would probably be a little understandable, but
Mr. Lord Morales going into another tailor shop.
also if it's a tabloid, then you know it's probably not gonna be believed to begin with.
Look, if it was entirely
The common people are more likely to believe the tabloid than the news.
Yeah, but I mean, do you honestly care what the common people think of you?
Yes. Their reputation of me
Why?
needs to remain exactly the same as it was before all of this.
I mean, if you truly care what the mass opinion thinks, so be it. But
It's not his reputation to change.
no, I know, no, I understand it's not his reputation to change. It's just having that initial mindset to begin with. No offense. It's just not a good mindset.
It's important to some people, and it's especially important for business.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
As much as I agree that the whole game is bullshit, some people have to play it to be able to just continue doing what they are doing.
Hmm.
I'm the son of some very important people. I have to represent them. I have to represent my family.
Galen's not like me, who really doesn't give a shit about how his reputation reflects on his family.
Hmm. So, are we going to find a higher class location?
Yes, we're going.
instead of lower Dura, instead of right here.
No, we're going to an upper.
Sure, it has a broken window, but like,
We're going to an upper Dura Tailor.
Yes. Preferably someone that knows and is friends with Carmelina. If they have time.
Imagine if we pay enough, we'll be okay.
We don't want to burn money.
It's true, but this is important. It's not like we don't have enough gold to take care of it.
you okay there, Galen?
Yes. Sorry, I was sweating. It's hot out. I'm in a full
No.
suit.
It's summer.
Galen is in a full
I'm
suit.
gonna insight check you because we both know that body does not sweat.
Insight check me then.
Oh, a 22 insight.
Oh,
Oh,
22 deception.
I think
Yeah, I mean,
this...
I'm not sweating.
Yeah, I think
We all know I don't sweat.
Yeah. But yeah, technically, because Twister's the one trying to look
Yeah, the
through...
winner goes to the active kindred.
Yeah. Yeah, so you get to be the... Twister's the one who gets to see through, like, yeah, there's no sweat. What's going on?
Okay.
I might have made an expensive purchase.
Oh.
Who's to say?
I mean, yeah, who is to say?
As I tried to do the quick math of, like, what are those super expensive violins cost in the real world, and how would that be relative to D&D?
Lot.
Dude, instruments are expensive.
Yeah, I was thinking about, like, those blood red violins, those super special ones.
All right. To a tailor.
To a tailor. We go to a tailor.
Yeah.
Yeah, we go to a tailor and get measurements. We don't need to go through that.
Okay, lift your arm like this.
I'm gonna
Okay,
going stop you
through
right
it.
here. Just
Very used to it.
Yeah.
take this. I'm gonna need that back. It has
That's not how this
friends
works.
information.
Sir, we're gonna
No,
need to measure
no.
you. Make a
The best-
persuasion check.
No, okay, it's fine.
Oh.
Okay, a 20 persuasion.
Wow.
Okay, unusual, but sure.
I mean, trust me, I would trust this person's measurements with my life, so
You've changed since then. There can be any minute change.
But yes,
no,
you're
no,
all-
no, 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 listen. She was the best, and still is, so...
But yeah, as you all kind of like pick out your different suits, fabric.
For the record, I do cast Alter Self on myself in case they feel my body and that it is fucked up.
I am going to look real quick to see if anyone is looking as Galen enters another tailor store.
Make a
Oh, that's that one?
perception
Yeah, that's
check. Low DC. Okay, a 12 is enough on this. That you notice that there are people who kind of like. Most people who are in here don't really know or care. Like, it's not in their business, so they just kind of like go about their day. Whereas the people who are actually working here, like, what's Galen doing here?
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Need a suit from you all, which I'm sure will be lovely and wonderful. But, sorry, I've never done this.
You get approached cautiously, but
Like
you
a
can
scared
get your
animal.
yeah. Yeah, you can get your measurements and everything done. Everyone can like get their suits prepared. Let's. All right, this is just masquerade style, so it'll just be 30 gold per suit. Still expensive.
What?
Hey, it's not your gala suits, which will each be about
Three
the same
people?
price as violin.
Don't talk to me about the violin.
3 or 4 people.
4 people.
I'll cover it, it's fine.
There's 4 of us. Okay.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I don't mind.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Velveteen. Sorry, I shouldn't yell.
But yeah, so you all get your different formal wear picked out. Find masks, which will be another gold each. Unless, like, if you want like a high-end one, if you're okay with like going a bit cheaper, we can go with a 10 silver, 10 sovereign mask instead.
So it could either be 1 gold or 10
And
sovereign.
That's the same
i.e.
thing.
1 gold.
Same
Thing,
thing,
Nate.
Bestie.
Same thing, Nate.
A bug. Hey, where's the bug? It says not 1 gold. It's 10 sovereigns. It's 10 sovereigns. It's a Gallifin? No, don't want it. 10, please. Hand them over.
Tax time.
One
Oh my god.
Galliffer or 5 sovereigns.
I've already shown you the mask for the masquerade. I assume that's probably on the pricier side.
Yeah, that'll be a bit of a pricier one. So that'll be 1 Galliffer.
I know mine's 1 Galliffer. I know that. From what I've sent Nate.
Eh.
Cat. What if Galen shows up at the thing and is just in a full Cats, like, Cats the Musical?
But we're
Oh
not
my
faithful.
gosh.
Oh well, I never was there ever a cat so clever.
So Jellicle.
Angelical songs for Jellicle cats.
Okay, but yes, you all after you get your purchases and everything else set, the clothes will be ready for you the day of the party, so you can pick them up on the way.
I'm gonna tip my specific tailor a platinum.
Hmm.
I'm so sorry that I was so strange. Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you very much. It's just unusual. I know company is not in town, but you would have more on hand.
My house did explode, so
True.
there was that as well. So, and anything on hand, everything's already been. Thank you.
I thank you, and thank you for your business.
Of course.
Have a nice day.
You too.
Oh, yeah.
God.
I was about to say I'm gonna start taking you out of here. To go down 2 blocks.
Oh.
Set Galen down. Are you okay?
Don't you keep set me down. What else? Do anything else to do today? At least out and about while we're on around town.
I need to buy a diamond.
Right. Yes. We're in the perfect district to do so.
Yeah. Hey, jewelry
I
store would
assume.
be very close by to you. You can find one easy enough. Yeah. But yeah, you can go ahead and make your way to a small jewelry store where there's different kinds of necklaces, rings, bracelets, other kind of like fine ware as that, as well as just gems by themselves.
Thought you were gonna say gems by the dozen.
Oh shit. I'm gonna buy a 300 Galliford diamond.
You could get the same diamond for this, for cheaper though, right? You just have to spend 3,000 sovereigns.
Oh god.
I could have swore you got a cheaper diamond for
30,000
30,000, whatever the copper is
Crown.
called.
Crowns.
I have 30,000 crowns. What would this get me? What do you mean I'm getting kicked out?
Oh no.
This person came into my shop and tried to pay for it with
300
pennies.
What the fuck?
Yeah, we buy a diamond.
That's all my platinum. Bye.
Alright. Oh, you still have your other suit to worry about too.
I do have my gala suit to worry
Darn.
That's gonna be expensive.
Yeah, 100 gallopers expensive.
about. I have 90 gala.
We can
But yeah.
we can get you that much.
Do you need a loan?
A small loan of 1,000,000 gallopers.
Hey, Twister.
What's up?
Is everything okay?
No.
Do you need some money?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Do you also want me to buy lunch for you?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay.
I just hold out my hand.
we can't have you walking around, being hungry and needing money and whatnot.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to give me money?
Yeah, I mean, if I need to cover for you for things, I can. I don't mind.
I look at my hand. I look back at you.
It's not what I'm saying, but I'm just saying if you ever need something, I'm here.
Yeah, money.
Were we getting lunch while we were out?
I
Was that the thing we were wanting to do?
Probably.
Sorry, I was trying to find it.
I mean, if you don't want to get lunch, we don't have to get lunch.
I was just wondering, since we're all out and about anyway. I don't know if you all are hungry.
I don't mind. Yeah, we can get something.
We do eat out a lot though, so we could just go home and
Yeah,
cook there.
Either way, I am down for whatever.
Let's just go home.
I
Okay.
will say, while you're in this markets having this discussion, you do find yourself approached by a woman wearing an emerald dress with long golden blonde hair put into a long braid that twists down by the back as Chirsala walks up to y'all. Ah, good evening. How are y'all doing?
It's lunch, but we're doing well.
Have we met before?
Is this the...
Yes,
This-
I invited you to my house. I'm your boss, remember?
Oh, right,
There
right.
you
You
go.
know, I'm sorry. It's been a long morning.
Are you doing
It's like
okay?
10:30. Yeah, no, yeah. It's just sleep away the concussion. That didn't help.
Yeah, I hear that's the wrong thing to do when you have a concussion. But glad that you're on your feet today.
Well, fancy running into you out here. It's lovely to see you, of course, as always.
Lovely to see you all. I was just here perusing the different stalls, looking for some more clothing to wear throughout the days as well.
Oh.
Oh,
Interesting.
you get your clothes. You get your clothes around here.
Oh, from whatever tailor that strikes my fancy.
Oh,
I've not gotten a chance to go to the Lower Morales out of the weirdness of the situation.
Right, yes. I'm sure she would love to have you sometime soon, when she is available, of course.
Ah, and I look forward to that. Thank you very much for the invitation.
Of course.
How about I extend one myself? We can go ahead and...
so that's what it takes.
We can go ahead and find a place to eat in private and have a discussion. I'd like to know about what's been happening these last few days. What your progress is.
Oh,
No,
progress. Ah,
Oh,
yes,
oh,
our
you-
progress.
Progress!
We can definitely have a conversation about that sometime.
Oh, huh. You're right. Interesting.
Okay,
where would you
this
like to
Aegis
eat?
Past Dragon's making an insight after that.
What,
Okay.
I mean,
I give disadvantage.
Me or on me? Is it
Hmm.
on
I
me?
think on all of us.
I need
Is
to
it
know.
on everyone?
It would be either all of you do it separately as a group check, or one person at advantage.
Oh.
I mean, Case isn't attempting to deceive anything. He's not entirely checked into the situation.
Yeah, you've had a lot happen the past 24 hours.
Yeah, he's not fucking. He's not mentally here.
I mean,
He's dissociating.
we can roll with a 23 if anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
My snippy remarks are still snippy remarks.
Alright, well, with that 23, Trisala just kind of like tilts her head, confused. Okay, very well. It's, I don't know what way of putting that, but sure enough, I look forward to hearing whatever's happened.
we'll gladly tell.
Right. But, yeah, let's go to this restaurant over here. They have fine private booths that we can go ahead and sit in just for ourselves, as I put up a little bit of something to keep listeners out.
It's a Waffle House.
So explain to me, it's a fancy restaurant. They have booths and they also have kids menus. And I'm
What?
almost positive that's a mouse mascot who likes pizza.
Yes, the privacy is in the jungle gym. You go ahead and... Oh!
Oh, Lord.
Hi there, Raiders. How y'all doing? Thank you, Light, for the raid.
Hi.
Alright.
Oh
Yeah,
my
currently about to
God.
have apparently a Chuck E. Cheese dinner in D&D. Wow.
I can sense. In the back of my mind, I could sense my fellow dad coming in with a raid. And I was like, I gotta make it pizza themed.
Yeah, while some
Hello,
serious
Harry.
discussions are being had by the party and their boss, who is a golden dragon.
Yeah.
Whoa! What
She
the
is?
fuck?
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you for the raid. So I can't go on for this bit more. Try to get back into this and not disrupt the flow more. That's good. Go ahead.
No, I had nothing to say. Let's go.
Oh, thank you, Brian. Okay, but yeah, you all can go ahead and find like a nice corner bits separated by some walls. And as you sit down and get your orders given, Trishana will go ahead and just kind of like subtly cast something. And for a second, you feel like a vibration through your bodies and a little bit of a sparkle by like at the door or the open way into this booth. And Trishana will be like, alright there. I want you people to hear what we're saying, either through magical means or from putting the ear against the wall. So, have you found any new allies lately before Mordekash comes back?
It's a work in progress.
It's been a few days. We're still working on it. We're talking with people. We've talked with Iana and I'm sorry, her name's escaping me right now. Boromar, Ilsa.
Ilsa Boromar.
We have a few other ideas that we're thinking through.
But that is about it at the moment. In earnest. Other matters have preoccupied us at the moment.
And pray tell what these other matters are?
Personal matters, I would say.
Are they matters that are interfering with the ability to fight against this cause of wrath?
I would say it's not helping.
I'm currently powerless. My patron decided to exit the scene.
That rude fellow who decided to announce himself in my house uninvited and try to kill Gale here.
Yes. He exited the scene. And whereas I still can't die, I don't have any access to spells or abilities.
Your pact undone? Or blocked away? Not unusual. Those who've made magic through pacts have had occurrences like this before. But a connection lingers still.
She said she'll be back for me at some point. There's still some connection there.
Let me know if there's any way to assist in such a matter.
If you could locate them and kill them, that would be really superb, honestly.
A lich, right? That's what they are, I assume.
Lich, yeah. I am their soul cage, from my understanding.
Yeah. And have you all already... How's the research been into finding out how to undo such a soul cage binding?
I mean, we've done it. We've done the research on it.
Oh, that's good.
It just proves a mite difficult, of course, and very honestly strange and convoluted contingency to have written in a soul cage, if I'm gonna be forthright about it.
I read over the paragraphs last night. It's something about reforging the bonds that Eidolones had broken to form the soul cage with the bonds with my family or something like that. And they took the scroll of true resurrection that was meant for me to resurrect my dead family.
I can help locate this Eidolones for you. And...
Are you gonna help any way or further?
Oh. Yes, I might know some ways to help beyond that. I will
we
have to
can't-
peruse the old records to find this ancient magic, though.
We can't take them on, just the three of them, and I can't help in any meaningful way at the moment. They have a whole cult following. So unless you're able to find more help for that, I think we're a little out of luck on it.
Well, I believe that there's still a friend or two that you can call on within the city that you've met before. I do believe that Tian is still in the city. He can lend his blade to help you. But, what helps you here helps the cause as a whole.
Okay, we can try to get in contact with Tian.
We don't necessarily have a good way of... I mean, I guess we can just cast Sending. Never mind. I'll shut the fuck up.
Jerisola will speak to you telepathically now, Caius, as you hear in your voice. As...
In my voice?
Sorry, in your head. Oh boy. As you hear in your head, Jerisola speak. I have an idea of something, but before I go on, I must ask, what do you wish to do with Eidolones?
Stop them, keep them from hurting anyone else at whatever cost. I mean, they took everything from me. So whatever I can do to stop that from happening to someone else. I don't care the cost to myself.
And you want to stop them or destroy them?
I mean, destroy them, ideally. As I think that's the only way to stop them. Apparently, being bound to a book for 500 years didn't do anything to stop them.
Out loud now, Chersala will speak. Alright, I think there's a plan on this front now. Which
Okay.
now just raises me a question as well. What were you all doing within the area? I don't... Two of you, I would not imagine would be spending a lot of time around fine jewelry and tailoring.
Oh, thank you.
Is it because we're poor looking?
It's because you don't seem to care about that stuff every time I've seen you.
I mean, I work in a industry where I have to harm and fight people. I don't think I could do that in a suit. But
You'd be
you know,
surprised.
But at the same time,
The whole
do
thing.
you want me
yeah.
to open up the book, or do you want to just keep examining the cover?
Ooh, that's a good. Ooh.
Thank
That's a
you,
good
Brian. I'm
word.
proud of that. Thank you. I'm very proud of that.
That's part me and part Twister being like, oh, that's really good.
Okay. Well, very well.
I'm-
Oh,
I mean, I did go buy a diamond.
hold on real quick. Someone comes, a staff member comes in, puts down the pizza and everyone's drinks.
I signaled several times for a menu, but okay, it's fine.
There's only this one thing here. You all picked this place.
Oh.
Literally, Chuck E. Cheese like only serves pizza. I'm pretty sure. Pizza and beer.
Yeah.
Oh wait, do y'all have beer?
It's 10 a.m.
Do y'all have beer?
Yeah, you can get a beer.
Take two.
Oh, thank you.
I don't know who you're thinking here.
Yeah, okay,
Oh.
but then the staff leaves. Trasala goes back. Okay, but yes, if that's a matter that can't be that y'all don't want to bring up and has no business, then very well.
We're just working on securing more help. That's what we're doing.
Well, that's good to hear.
Yeah.
I've been working on some stuff, looking at allies from around, carrying some favors. And, yes. I'll go ahead and have a bit of a break myself through here. Oh, hold on. One more thing. Now that you're here as well. She kind of reaches to a satchel she has and starts holding out some books from there. The books don't seem like they would all naturally fit within the size of the satchel that she has. So you can imagine it's kind of around the same kind of enchantment as a bag of holding being used here. But each book you can see is titled The Unsheathed Sword. And you can look at it and immediately tell this is probably some smut. And you see written by Chershala Sharn. This is my latest book. You're all here, so I might as well give you a free copy of this.
How kind of you. Are they pre-signed?
I mean, I can sign them now if you wish. Add some more
Oh.
value to them.
Yeah, I'd love it. It'd be great.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Usually this stuff sells out pretty fast, you know.
I would imagine.
I had a lot of years to practice my writing.
Hmm.
So many new ideas come every day.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for the
Is-
book. I will promise to put it on my bookshelf.
What's the back? What's the back cover? What's the description? Nate, do you have a description written? What's the synopsis?
Yeah, Nate, what's the synopsis?
All right.
You didn't write it? Oh, you didn't write it down, huh? Like I wouldn't ask.
On the back, you can see that there is a description talking about two knights who meet each other during training. They, for so many years, they had not felt any form of attraction to other before, but upon meeting each other, they began to understand feelings for each other as they began spending more time around each other.
Right.
One of whom turned. Ah, boy. I'm trying to think of how to get unsheathed sword
fine, it
evanism
doesn't
going.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, no, it's just. Yeah, it's just,
Presumably they fuck in
Yeah,
the book.
yeah.
Great.
Oh.
It's smut.
Yeah.
Why do one of these characters eerily sound like me?
Oh, that's an accident. I actually started writing this a year ago before I've even known about you. Can you grow a beard? Be very much more like them.
Insight check.
I'm gonna need you. Would you be free some time to go ahead and get a painting done of you for some artwork?
Is there anything
Me?
else we need to discuss in relation to our business?
If you all don't have anything else you wish to or need to share, then that's all I've got so far myself.
Yeah, it hasn't been long, so we haven't made a lot of progress. A lot of our allies are out of the city,
Mhm.
so that makes things more difficult.
But we're
working
doing
on
the
it.
best we can given the circumstances.
Well, in that case, Church will just go ahead and start eating pizza, having some drink, and this whole can come to a close whenever, as you all, I imagine, make your way back to the agency.
Yeah.
Okay.
So etiquette lessons or
Etiquette lessons, please. Oh, for the love of all that is good, please.
right, you really need them.
I
Yeah.
know what a fork and a spoon are now.
Good. We
Good.
went one step back and one step forward. Okay.
No, we're doing etiquette lessons, not dance lessons. Come on. Yes, come on. That one was good. Please, like a little chuckle. Come on. Fine.
Wow.
Be that way.
I'm not gonna give you the satisfaction.
Crowd went
on.
mild.
Hey, some of us snickered at least.
Thank you. Thank you.
I guess we'll spend a little bit of time doing etiquette lessons with whoever needs them.
Me.
I mean, yeah, Twister, but anyone else who believes they need
I mean,
them.
I know how a fork and a spoon work, and I know when to hold my tongue, so I'm just gonna go.
But there's more to it than that, than just knowing how to hold a fork and a spoon. You gotta know when to hold each fork and each spoon. Like,
Apparently
the,
there
the,
are
the spoons
salad
are
forks.
very particular and, like, different.
There's a soup fork.
There's not a soup fork. I thought you knew.
I mean,
Oh. Sorry, a soup spoon. Sorry.
God, I have my work cut out for me. Okay.
I'll stay and help you. Well, I'll stay so Gale can help. Galen can help. I'm Gale.
Yes, you are
Hi.
Gale. You're Gale.
Nice to meet you. I'm Twister.
Pleasure. Yeah, we do etiquette.
Etiquette lessons with everyone said, do it.
Okay.
Emboldening bond.
I swear to God. Are you also
Uh,
gonna do self-guidance?
I'm gonna give myself enhance ability.
Oh my god.
When's gonna come out of nowhere, your flash of genius?
I swear to God, I wish.
Alright, let's get this intelligence check. Let's see how well you learn your etiquette this time. Okay, we're starting with a 4. Actually,
No,
you get the
19.
book, so 19. Yeah, the book.
Good.
And
Thank
then-
God.
Oh, I didn't have to on that anyway, so it's fine.
Yeah.
And then a D4. 22.
Look
Okay,
at you.
22. You actually made progress for once.
Thank God.
And large progress.
Yeah, now you also understand about things like how to unfold the cloth you'll be given. Make sure to put it on your waist. How to properly use that when you need to clean, and like any other kind of like bits for some more table manners. You got a lot of that done. You're still gonna need to work on like the social stuff, like how
Who
to.
to talk to, how long to talk to them, when to talk to them, etc., etc.
Okay.
There's a lot of things to cover.
We'll get to that tomorrow. I think I'm
Pooped.
going to retire to my room for the time being.
Alright. Yeah, no, this was good. Thank you.
Yeah, of course we need this for these ridiculous social games.
Well. Going to bed. Night.
Damn, it's still like
Good night.
5 in the evening.
What?
Yeah.
Is it?
Is
Yeah,
that-
it's not that
Who's saying
late.
night, Nate? Who's saying night?
Nate's saying night.
Nate's saying good night.
Good night.
Nate.
then,
Bye.
are we doing dancing or are we? What's going on?
I mean, sounds
Uh,
like a case out of it for the day.
If you want to do dancing, we can go through that if you need.
Well, it's up to you. You sound a little out of it, so I don't want to push you too hard, especially since you know what happened yesterday.
Yes. Let's cover dancing tomorrow.
Probably a good idea. So we break.
We break.
Yeah,
Nate's
break.
camera's refusing to focus on him.
You
Yeah.
break and Nate's camera
It
we
is
breaks.
just
break Nate's
refusing
camera.
to-
Yeah.
It is straight up refusing to focus on you.
Come on out. Come on out. You can move it. You can get past here. Goddamn.
You can do
Whatever.
it. We believe in you.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Hey.
I'd love to be able to
Nice.
get it off of auto sometime, but it won't let me do that on OBS.
I'm going to get something from my room and then go to Achaeus's room and knock. Once we all depart, go our separate ways.
You'll answer.
Hi.
Hey.
Here.
You just shoved the violin at him.
It's in a case. It better have come with a case for fucking.
Yeah,
The
we
amount
have
I
a case,
paid.
all right.
Jesus, yeah. He'll take it. Sorry, I wasn't expecting this.
It's all right.
Thank you. Oh,
Yeah, it was just like, I was by a shop anyway, and I saw it and I was like,
he'll open it and see it, and like, I'm sure he'd know exactly how much it would cost.
Yeah. You know your way
Yeah.
around these instruments.
He'd be like, you just thought you'd stop in and buy incredibly expensive instrument. What was it, like 100?
Well, I mean, it was 1,000 sovereigns.
And Gale dies.
1,000 sovereign.
So really a steal if you think about it like that.
Case wouldn't be laughing, but I can't deal with you.
I can take it back.
No. You probably could have found something a little cheaper.
Oh yeah, there are a bunch of violins around.
Yeah, I mean, it is very nice. It's very similar to the one that I owned before I left Sharn. She just fits.
I just thought it might, I don't know, cheer you up or whatever.
He'll like set the case down and take it out. He'll back up into his room and like ask like, "You want to come in?"
Okay.
He'll set it up, and he'll go through each of like the strings, and like you see him listening to each of the notes as he's like drawing the bow across it, and like you see him like make minor adjustments like the tuning pegs as he goes through them, like his ears kind of twitching a little bit as he's like listening very closely to the sound. And then he'll just kind of pause for a moment, and then he'll start playing something that's kind of a low, like slow melody that it sounds kind of sad, like it's a minor key, low drawn out notes for a bit. Thank you.
Of course.
And he'll put it down. It's been a while. I mean, I had a fiddle out on the farm that I would play sometimes when we had some social like activities. But it's been a while, and I haven't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for this.
Of course. I hope it helps.
I think it will.
Great. Well, I hope you have a good rest of your night.
You as well.
Cool. Yeah. And I'll leave.
You like once you like leave, you'll hear like the playing continue. Yeah.
Elsewhere, Velveteen, you make your way pretty much across the street to the Anvil.
Hell yeah.
At a tavern that has started the whole adventure, well, the whole detective agency, you can say. So, yeah, it's a bit of a full crowd within. People kind of like still keeping their business because don't want to cause too much of a scene here.
That's fine. It's whatever.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go up to the bartender, of course. Excuse me. What is the deal on drinks tonight? I'm just curious.
Oh, Aranda, we'll go ahead and tell you. Oh, Uh, yeah, the general drink will go ahead and just run you a crown each.
Round each. How many people would you say is currently like in the bar?
Oh, it's good seating right now. We've got probably about 60, 70 people here.
Is it possible to make an announcement? Or like, would that be against etiquette?
What are you hoping to announce?
How about you said a crown per shot?
Yes.
How about we do 3 free shots for everybody?
Okay. I'll go ahead and get all that ready right now. Can you go? Payment up front.
Oh yes, of course. I'm not trying to stiff you. Get it? Alcohol stiff. I'm in a bad place. And also I'll just take 3 as well. Keep them rolling a little bit.
But yeah, you can go ahead and just give like 200 crowns worth or 2 gallifers for this, as Rana, the halfling owner of the establishment, just quickly gets like a bunch of shots filled out as a bunch of the members get people, patrons get excited and just have their share of this cheap liquor for the evening.
Yeah.
You get some like slaps on your back from people who know it was you.
Yeah. I'll buy for probably like 5 or so minutes. I won't keep doing 3 shots each, but if anyone wants another shot, I will perfectly be fine covering it.
But the evening can continue on with a bit of this raucous, some of the revelry going on within the inn, as the sounds of a somber melody come from Keynes' room and the agency itself. And we can go ahead and, unless there's anything else, we can go ahead and have a close to the song for the rest of the evening.
It's not gonna help anything.
What?
Now I rolled something.
Oh.
Okay, but yeah, let's
Fine.
go ahead.
Wow, what's the announcement?
What announcement? That I'm
The
just buying-
announcement was the free shots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the roll for?
That's not important.
It's pretty important, sounds like, if you're making a roll.
Oh, it's nothing. It's fine.
Would you say this is the end of the day?
Yes.
Since there's since
You
they
wanna
said
see
we're
if you're
ending
getting
the
a
day-
beard or not?
I want to roll. I want to roll.
Roll
Oh,
2.
you want to roll for next time?
Nope.
Still no beard. Twister's
wait, hold
still
on.
gonna wake up with
They
a
throw
smooth
that on
face.
top. That's not gonna help.
Can I use a hero? No, I'm kidding.
A hero point would. You know, actually, a hero point would.
No, it wouldn't.
Oh yeah, that's right. But yeah, I'll go ahead and do it for Shadows of Sharn. It's a bit of a shorter episode today. But yeah, still got plenty going on. Hope everyone had a fun time today.
Yeah.
But yeah, as we go ahead and make our exit from here, let's go ahead and give a reminder of who everyone here is and where else you can find them. Starting at the same order we came in on. Becca.
Hello, I've been Becca. You can find me anywhere that I'm worth finding as cool armadillo, either with the 0 as the final O or not. It really depends on a case-by-case basis. As for the only other place you can find me at the moment, that would be over on Mondays at 10:30 Eastern, 7:30 Pacific, PM, obviously. At twitch.tv slash Ravenlaw, nope, at fucking hell.
Talking
Twitch.tv
XP.
slash Talking XP for Ravenloft Misfits, where I play Strahd von Zarovich. And I just burned my mom's hut down like 2 sessions ago. But
Hell yeah!
yeah, sometimes you have to burn Baba Lasaga's hut.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah, when she's your mom, yeah.
Yeah.
Gross.
Hope that was a nice therapy session.
Oh, there was screaming and crying.
Okay.
Yeah. That's all I do.
Thank you very much. Johnny?
Run the mill for Barovia.
Hi, it's Johnny, aka it's Johnny Rose. You can find me on Twitter. You can find me on Twitch. This month is going to be all about raising money for Gaza. If you want to check out my stream, exclamation point charity, we're already at, I believe it's 125, 135. I don't remember the specific number. It's in that ballpark. Out of 500, we're doing pretty well. If we hit 500, I'm going to make this promise now. I'm going to not like it. We will do one whole stream where we 100% Sonic Heroes. But if we hit 750, that's 250 beyond the goal. I put in my Discord earlier, a 24-hour uncapped subathon, because I feel like raising money is the least I can currently do with the situation that's currently going on in Gaza. This is important to a lot of people. This should be important to everyone. This would mean a lot because if we raise enough money, we can get aid over there. And if we raise the hypothetical 3,000, we can get a full doctor over there, and that would mean the world. But I will also be live a few times this month with Tales from the Table, who is also helping me raise money. It's a group partnership on the 18th and 19th. 2 different games. They're going to be both fantastic, but give them a follow as well because, again, Lion is working his ass off to get this all perfectly done. Again, it would mean the world to all of us if you could just give $1 or promote the donation and charity itself.
Thank you very much. Brian?
Hi. I'm Brian. You can find me on Twitter at Cosmic Zeta. You can find me pretty much anywhere at Cosmic Zeta. That's all I have. Go support people and all that.
Thank you as well. Stone?
Hello, I'm Stone. You can find me on Twitter at Hello I Am Stone, or you can find me on Twitch at twitch.tv/Hello I Am Stone, where I like to do some cheeky little streams every week. Next week I believe we have 14 and Escape the Backrooms, right, Nate?
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you want to check those out, find me on Twitch or keep up with me and my schedule on Twitter.
Thank you as well. And I've been Gamrazilla Kong. You can go ahead and find me on Twitch, Twitter, Blue Sky with that is my handle as well. Some streams coming up. Like Stone mentioned, there's going to be some more old 14 content. Almost getting out of ARR. And also going to be doing like some more Escape the Backrooms as well. Going to be returning to Coral Island. And probably more Deadly Premonition for one stream as well. Hope the game doesn't crash. It might just because it's that weird of a game as well. Who knows? And
It was such a weird game from what I saw.
It,
you saw the tamer parts too.
Oh my god, no.
Yeah, and obviously, plans for more Sharn next week as well. Hope everyone has a fantastic evening, morning, afternoon, whatever time of day it is for y'all. You've been amazing, you've been lovely, gorgeous, gracious, kind. Thank you all for stopping on by. Can't wait to see you the next time around.
Yeah, shout out to Mountain Time.
Shout outs indeed. The Forgotten Time Zone. Goodbye, everyone.
bye.